Hey, good morning folks. So quite a lot of people have asked me to do an update video on the Homestead. Unfortunately, going along with my last update video, I haven't really had time to do much. I've been gone away in Tennessee for a month with the Army. The month prior to that, I was just too busy with work and other things around the house, family obligations, stuff like that. So there's really no change, I think, from the last video I shot in that series. But I'm heading down right now, going to check on the chickens, get the eggs, feed the goats. So figured I'd take you guys with me and kind of show you what my plans are for the immediate future here and what I plan on doing. One of the videos might have been the first in that series. I talked about all these things I wanted to do, and again, time's been a key factor in that, as it is for many of us. Never have enough time, always something else that has to be done. So like I said, I'm just gonna go feed them, collect the eggs from the chickens. I let them free range during the day, so we'll let them out and just take a peek around, and I'll take you guys with me. Okay. So as you can see, that they're pretty lively, pretty rambunctious. They're actually pretty cool. Which again, in one of my first videos, I talked about getting them. These particular goats are Nigerian dwarfs, and the lady that I got them from actually breeds them as milk goats, and she'll typically, sell off the males and whatnot, but or most of the males anyway. She usually has them dehorned. She will not sell them unneutered or spaded or whatever, because she doesn't want you to breed her breed or whatever, which is fine. But I opted to keep the horns on mine. I think they're pretty cool. Again, they're Nigerian dwarfs, so they're not going to get a whole lot bigger, but they're pretty fun to have around. It's mainly entertainment for me, and once I get the whole area fenced in here and they have a bigger range, I'll probably grab a couple more, and they can kind of eat the things and keep the land maintained for me. It would be minimal work as far as that goes. Well, they're pretty cool. So the white one's Mater, and the brown one's Moki, but my son named them, so pretty cool, pretty fun to have around. So like I said, because I ran out of time, or I didn't have the time because I've been gone and busy and whatnot, I haven't really done anything else. I think you guys have seen all of this. So my intent for the immediate near future is going to be add on another outside section like I have here where the goats are now. On the back side, you can see all that sumac in the back. I'm going to add it out in that area is what I'm thinking, and give the goats the bigger shed for the winter time. So I'll get that all cleaned out from having the chickens in there, and that'll be their house, way to get out of the elements and stuff like that, and they'll have their outside area. And I'm going to move the chickens into where the goats are now, and they'll have that little coop that I made in previous videos. They get along great. I wouldn't mind, keeping them together. It's just the goats will tend to eat, the feces, I guess, from the chickens, and that can get them sick. So that's the only reason I don't do it. But they run around out here together, and they don't mess with each other too much. So once I get the big picture and the whole fenced in area, like I talked about again in previous videos, they'll be able to roam, the whole area together without too much of a problem. So that's what's going to go on out here for the goats. That's going to be probably the latest update to the homestead anyways, until I have more time, which is, unfortunately probably going to be next year at this point. So head in, let the chickens out, grab some eggs, and go from there. So these guys love to come outside. They're out most of the day, like I said. Go on, ladies. I usually bum rush the door. There we go. Every once in a while I have one egg here on the ground, but for the most part they're all laying in one box, which makes it pretty easy. So I have 9 hens now, and they're all laying for the past couple months or so. So 9 eggs a day is pretty good. And there's 9 here. There's one hen in particular. She's been laying some pretty good size eggs. They're all large or extra large. And the rest are your typical pullet type eggs. But I have a little basket for these typically, but we got it. That one's not full.
This one you screw on there.
So the only other things I changed, not a whole big deal, but I got the 7-gallon water dispenser for them. I had a smaller one. Upgraded to this, obviously. I don't have to maintain it as much. The wife actually put it up on the blocks because they tend to, scratch all the shavings and stuff right into this thing. You gotta clean it, twice a day. So up here I haven't had any issues. I just gotta refill it, and that's good for 3 to 4 days, depending how much they're drinking.
Oh, it sits down on the ground, yeah.
That's when I really get scared.
The chicken gets scared?
Yeah.
Kevin, hold the door so Moki doesn't go in.
Like I said, guys, that's pretty much it down here. The little guy does his part, he helps out. So does the wife. She's a crucial piece. But a buddy of mine, Mark, had asked me to show the back of this coop here after I'd finished it. I'm not sure I'd done that or not, so I figured while I'm down here. Just a way to get in to the back side of the coop to the nesting boxes and get the eggs. They have used this, prior to me moving them into the big shed, but they'll be back in this side using this, so this is pretty convenient, obviously. Alright guys, so that's it. Like I said, not really a big update. I haven't really done anything else yet. But I figured I'd take you down here and kind of show you around while I was down here. So nothing fancy or exciting yet, but as I add to this, you know, I'll continue on with the Homestead series and kind of show you guys what I got going on. And it's not just going to be this animal area. I got other things in mind to do as well. So thanks for joining me for this video with Marie and the little G-Man. We appreciate your comments, views, and support as always. And we'll see you soon with another one. Take care.